Village 71, so we're going to see a fabulous four boats for the reach. It's SAPJ Luca, it's Lucas Moore, it's Village 71, and Jim Cars can sneak in. It's also attacking her boat. See, it's all the swords are, and they're penalizing each other.
Hello and welcome to our Esailing World Championship Final highlight show.
And Steve, I promised Steve Young in many ways. There you go. You lose, and you snooze. There, and he's taking the win because he's cheating. So starting in first, Esailing TV doing a great start this time. No, don't do that with the mark again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why doing a crazy format as we're doing today?
Well, I think
Had the left to the right hand side, see the green side up there. Then two penalties, no, only one penalty. See Good morning, good afternoon, good day, and I also have to say to all of you in Europe, good night. Today we are going to the United States of America. We are going to follow the Esailing Club created in the States by a wind whisperer. We're going to follow the first online regatta ever, first club race of many that will come up, and it will start in a few minutes. We're just following it like the Turks when they started up, like the Italian in Puglia. Then we're also going to follow the Americans today when they're starting up the Esailing Club. Esailing clubs are popping up all around the world, and it's growing from this VRC Sailing Club, where some of the top players in the world, actually top 100 is almost in that club. They are creating clubs, satellites clubs around the world, and this is one of them. This is the American one. So if you're an American and just want to join in an Esailing club in the States, then write Wind Whisper when he is ready. We are going in and watch some random races today, and to all of you that hasn't been doing it for, let us show you how you do this, so you can do it in your own sailing club with your friends and with whoever you want to do it. First of all, you go into what we call the custom races. This is the custom races. Here you create a race, and the special part here, you can create whatever you want, what boat you want to. All boats are here. The F50, Formula 18, NACRA 70, day boat racer, also called J17, offshore racer, 49er and Star. Then you can choose which course you want. Is it going to be an upwind long or upwind medium or upwind short? And you can see there will be different races for each of them. You can see here reaching long, reaching medium. So which type of boat you choose, you can also choose that sort of course there's into it. Then you could go to the city you want, that's more cosmetic, and you can choose how many players you want to have in it. That's also a fantastic part of it. Then you could do private, press private, use a code, and then you pay the coins, cost 200 coins for it. But then you can play with 20 of your friends, you can create your own club, you can do whatever you want to it. So this is a fantastic way of doing it. Another tool we are using a lot when we are doing online sailing clubs, special in it, is we're creating something special in a program created by the community. It's called sailingranks.com, and let me just show you. Here it is. This is the race we're going to do today, and in here we can see the players that's coming in and doing the play. We can see 9 players in the start. We have 18414. We have Dingle, Greg _5, Wind Whisperer, Geronimo 2, Oxygen, Dance with, let's see, we can have him down here. Dance with Tenants. Then we have Tom's 720. We have Sweet Crazy 90229. And all of these are in here. And this tool is so fantastic because we can see the format up in the top. It's created by the admin. So the format today is we're going to have 6 races, back-to-back point races. Then we're going to have a middle race. We're going to start in the J17. Then we're going into a NACRA, a 49er, a J70, a NACRA, a 49er, and a 49er in a middle race. And it's their first race, so all players will come through and go to play it. So let's see if it's going to create. See, there it is. The server is coming up, so we're just waiting for the servers to start up. So let's go in and watch it and wait for the players to come in. It's the first time ever the Americans are doing this as a closed server, only for Americans. And you can see there is the flag of the United States. It is there. And he's saying, please, the admin is saying, please exit the race. There was a small mistake in it. Forgot the code. Forget the code. So a new code coming up. And this is the thing when they're doing it the first time. They're communicating together. And one of the tools they're using to communicate is what we use normally in esport and e-sailing. It's called Discord. On Discord, you can actually online organize a huge server where you can invite all the participants, all the friends, all the club members into it. And this is the way when I'm going into Discord, I'm following almost all, I'm invited into most of the online sailing clubs on Discord. So the American Sailing Club is currently 17 players. Then we can go to the Danish. The Danish Sailing Club is coming up. Then we have the Turkish Sailing Club, more than 100 players at the moment. Then we have VRC Regatta, the ground sailing club, the top 100s in the world. They are actually on 120 members at the moment. So e-sailing is growing more and more and more, and that is fantastic. That is impressive. So if you have any questions about how to do it and how to get into it, then please write us on Esailing TV, either as a private message. If you want to do contact first time, you can go down here in the friends sector, press in, then you can search Esailing TV. Then you can find us, search on us, add us as a friend, write a private message, or you can go to our social medias, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, write a message to us there. The guys in Italy, Puglia, they did it this way. This is also why we found out they had a sailing club organized there. Let's see, the Americans are coming in now, so let's get ready for race number 1. And when we saw the format, it's going to be this fantastic J17 we're going to watch. And welcome on the server to all of you. They are here in nighttime in Europe, midday in the United States, morning in Australia, New Zealand. Welcome in. It is the American Esailing Club. It's called VRC USA, and this is first race ever in the club race they are doing together. So let's get in and get ready for it. We have some players there. We can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 players online. So it looks like we are getting ready for the race to start. We counted 9 players when we started, so let's get ready for it. 20 seconds to start is the admin saying, so let's have a small presentation. This is Norman are normally commentating us. This is Wind Whisperer, the organizer of this race, the organizer of the Esailing Club, trying to get all the Americans together, trying to see if Esailing can grow in a high level in the United States or just American in total. Then we have Greg_5. We've seen him a lot before. He's also part of the VRC Sailing Club. Then we have 18414 coming in here. Geronimo 2. We have seen him doing a lot of races before. We have Sweet Crazy It's first time I actually meeting him on Esailing TV. Half fast. I've seen him race before. I remember the Unicorn and the Pink Sail. Oxygen, a new player for us here in studio. Tom 720. He's quite new in Virtual Regatta Inshore, but wants to learn and wants to grow. Then we have Dance with Tenants. Let's just call him Dance. He's here, also first time ever we see him. It's the J17. It's a boat with a huge sail. It has a slow upwind speed, around 6 knots going upwind when you're doing it right. Then we have a wind shadow of 30 meters, but it has this fantastic thing that when you're going downwind, it speeds up quite fast. It takes 3 seconds to hit maximum speed. Here's the start. Let's watch it. What will it do? Wind coming from left towards right. And there we go. First start, a false start for Oxygen. A slow start for Tom 720. A penalty to Dance. And there we have Geronimo 2, Greg _5, half fast. But it's 18414 in the lead. Then we have Sweet Crazy pushing Wind Whisperer, pressuring him to do a thing, and see how they are battling each other there. That's a good battle. But see, Wind Whisperer, he's pushed by Sweet Crazy to the left hand side. That's not good for both of them, because they are going the longest distance towards the top mark. Velocity made good. This means the shortest angle towards the top mark. And see here, see the windsocks up there. That's wind intelligence we have up there. See, it's coming from left towards right, or in the left hand side. And the windsock, when we're watching it, the boat here in 2D, we can see the wind is going over the side and not over the nose. Do we have another boat? No, we don't have a boat going the opposite way. So actually right now it's lucky for Wind Whisperer, it's shifted because the wind was coming from the opposite side before. But let's see how it will go. Let's go down in a 3D view and see the boats coming in. See, there they are. Geronimo 2, Oxygen, half fast, 18414. We have Greg _5, Tom 720, Dance with Tenants, Sweet Crazy, and Wind Whisperer. Right now it's 18414. They're in the lead. Sweet Crazy in second. Wind Whisperer, he's in fourth according to service. We have a small battle over here. Sweet Crazy attacked by Greg _5. Wind Whisperer coming in, trying to find a way to come in, but didn't succeed. Opposite side, a penalty to half fast made by Oxygen. Oxygen came from starboard tack and attacked in, and half fast was not that fast. He was half fast and lost that momentum. Wind Whisperer coming in here. He is incurred in third. 18414 are in the lead, so he will go in and take the first roundings around the top mark up there. Let's see it from this side. They're coming in here. See, he's way ahead, but remember, it is a point race, so it's not the winner takes it all. You get points. The winner gets 1 point. Second place gets 2 points. Third place 3 points, and so on. And then in the end, we will have a medal race with double points. So this is how they do. This is Esailing. This is fantastic what we are watching here at the moment. Let's see. 18414 in the lead. Oxygen second. Geronimo 2 third. Sweet Crazy. Oh, goes upwind, breaks down the boat, trying to not to get a penalty, but that hits him hard, sails into the mark while he's doing the 360. So no, now he's in last position. So Greg coming in third, half fast following him, Wind Whisperer coming within Tom there, Dance in there, and Sweet Crazy. That was a really crazy turnaround he was doing there. So let's get ready for the downwind race. See, Wind Whisperer throwing dirty on half fast. They will have a battle, but it will be no battle for 18414 up there. He's 40 meters, 42 meters, 44. He's winning so much. He's finding the wind. That's amazing by him. And we have to remember, in the J17, the wind shadow is 30 meters big. So if you're more than 30 meters, we normally see 29 meters ahead, then you can go for it. So 18414, he will take the win. So let's see from behind if there's a battle. There's a rounding. Is Oxygen going to the right hand side. Geronimo following him to the right hand side. The Wind Sox, we can't read them, and see there was a battle between Half Fast and Wind Whisper. Half Fast losing that. Greg coming in. He will get up. No, Wind Whisper getting that penalty. Nicely done by Greg _5 there. Tom coming in here in last position, no, second last. Then we have Dance and Sweet Crazy, the two black sails, almost like pirates, coming in the end. If you're new and logging on this server for the first time, this is the first American club race. It's a new club created by Wind Whisper, and see here they're starting with 9 players, 9 skippers in their first club regatta. Way to go, way to go. The same thing when the Turks started up. They started up with around 20 in the club, and now there are more than 100 members in the Turkish Esailing Club. So it grows fast, so it's exciting to see what will happen in the States. See here, Tom, he's going to the right-hand side. Rest of the fleet, they are crossing, going to the left-hand side. They're using the wind. It's very powerful right towards left, but the side where Tom is it's from left towards right. So, what to do? Maybe go towards the middle, but let's see. Wind Whisper will not go to the middle. He's under pressure by Half Fast. Geronimo 2, he will tack up now a little bit outside of the ley line. Normally player does that to get more winds over the side, because then they can change the angle. Right now, they're riding with velocity made good. That is the green button, the best VNG. And that means they're hit around the top speed 6.0 upwind. But if you get more than 6.0, it's actually because you change your angle. See, Geronimo is changing it now. 6.4, you can see he's getting faster and faster. Oxygen also 6.6. And it's because the wind is coming more over the side, but they're sailing a longer distance. But see here, Oxygen 6.8, what a speed upwind. So 18414 in the lead. Oxygen in second. Geronimo, will he round as number 3 in the second top mark? See, there he goes. Half Fast coming in. He's going to battling Greg _5. No, he has to go behind Greg. And Wind Whisper coming in. All of them will get some dirty air. Then we have Sweet Crazy coming back in the race. Tom 720 and Dance in behind. The winning boat in this race will be 18414. Oxygen will be second. Third, maybe Geronimo. We will see a battle for third and fourth. We will see a battle for fifth and sixth. Right now it looks like Wind Whisper and Half Fast is splitting up. Half Fast 10.6. See, Half Fast not reading the radar. Wind Whisper doing a much better. He's 2 knots faster without throwing dirty air or wind shadow on Half Fast. This is all about reading that wind intelligence up there in the top left corner. The top left corner is an estimate what will happen in the next 10 seconds. We can see here there's also a battle behind. But let's see, let's following it. Geronimo 2 is in third. Greg, he is in fourth. Half Fast losing momentum to Wind Whisper. So Wind Whisper coming in the lead, but he's going to attack him. A win for 1.8 is for 1.4. A really good win. Oxygen coming in second. So let's see. See, there's a battle for third and second. There's a battle for fifth and sixth. So let's see. Geronimo, Greg. There's 7 meters in between them. Geronimo attacking now. Let's see. He's going over to attack now. Geronimo getting closer and closer and closer. But it's too late. Wind Whisper attacking also Geronimo 2. But it's also too late. He's getting fourth. Wind Whisper fifth. Half Fast will get in sixth. And let's see who will end up last. Will it be Tom? Will it be Dance? Or will it be Sweet Crazy? It looks like Sweet Crazy is coming in 7. Then we have Dance with Tenants coming in 9. And we have Tom getting in 8. Let's see. Tom will get 8. Dance will get 9. So good race by the American skippers in the first race. So here's the scoreboard. It's 18414 in the lead with a win in the first race. Oxygen, he's second. Greg _5 third. Geronimo 2 fourth. Wind Whisperer fifth. Half Fast 6. Sweet Crazy 7, Tom 7208, and Dance with Tenants coming in 9. It's a good race. What they're doing here, they're really trying to fight it all the way they can do it. So let's see how they're doing that in the next race. We can see 18414. He is doing a fantastic job. Best start, best average speed, best maximum speed, but half fast sailed the shortest distance. Half fast also getting 2 penalties, and that's interesting because when you're reading this chart, we can see half fast. He started 4th, then he got a penalty drop to 5th, got a penalty drop to 6th, fighting his way up, fighting in Wind Whisperer, and losing in the last moment. So fantastic start here in the American race. We'll go into the second race now, but before going that, let's try to see the scoreboard here. It has not been upgraded yet. It will come in 2 sec, but here we can see there should be 10 players, but only 9 for the start. So let's see who's coming in and how the score will be. We will see when the next server is getting ready. It's not been created yet, so just give them some time. It's the first time they're doing this, so we're just waiting for the scoreboard, because we know when the scoreboard is ready, then we know that they're ready to race the second race. This fantastic scoreboard you see here, it's created by the community. It's called Sailing Rags. And when you go up here, you can see Sailing Rags. Then you actually can sign up, you can log in, you can get access to an admin procedure, so you can create these things self. You need to write them and talk with them. Then you can register you as a player. We can see the players down here. Then we can see the history. It will come in, the history, the rankings, everything will come in with them this way. Then we have we can see the scoreboard here when that's coming in with results. We know Wind Whisperer, he will put it in. We can see which type of regatta they will have. In this, it's the J70, that was race number 1. We're going to see the NACRA in the next race, 49 in race 3, J17 in race 4, race 5 will be a NACRA, race 6 49er, and the medal race will be a 49er. Then you can place in picture, and you can set the time, everything you can place in. So everybody knows what's going on and how it's going. And the fantastic thing about the program is you can see previous regattas. Example, the French championship, it's placed here. See there, that's the French championship. And Esailing TV, we use this fantastic program to register everything, and it's also giving us a fast view of what's coming up. You can see here there's coming a new race coming up here Friday the 24th of January. There's coming something up, so that's interesting what's going on there. But let's go in. There's the scoreboard. See the results as told. 18414 with 1 point, Oxygen 2 points, Greg _5 with 3 points, and so on. So let's see how it will go. They're getting points all the way. So we will go into the next race. It's coming up here. They're creating it now. See, there is Wind Whisperer. He created it. So now all the players are going to join. And we will go in and just watch when the players coming in, so we know when the race has started. If you have any question or you're new to this, then please write us in the chat. If you're sitting on Facebook, you cannot write us in the chat. If you're sitting on Virtual Regatta's Facebook page, then go to Esailing TV's Facebook page, then you can write us there. If you're on YouTube, just write us in the chat. Twitch, also write us in the chat. Twitter, sadly, we can't get the chat into us there. So it's Periscope. So if you have any questions, we will answer back later, or just join us on the other ones. If you're watching this and also playing the game and you want to see it as fast as possible, then Twitch channel, there you only have 2 seconds delay. It's Twitch/Esailing TV. Then you go in there and see it live. There's 2 seconds delay. Facebook 8 to 10 seconds, and YouTube 6 to 8 seconds. So second race coming up. Let's go in. I have a small presentation. We have Wind Whisperer here in the 49er. We have Sweet Crazy with us. We have Greg_5 with the eagle on. The winner of the last race, 18414. Half fast, he's here from the United States. Tom, he's here with the square on. Then we have Oxygen with Manica the Piss. Geronimo coming in, and this one, can't remember who are we missing. I can't remember who we're missing. It's the first time I've seen the Americans, but let's see who will be. Sometimes the server is mixing them a little bit up. 28 seconds to start. It's the 49er, and to know about the 49er, it's a fast boat. Upwind, we can see a speed around 11.7, 11.9. But it has one weakness. It only have a wind shadow of 22 meters. So this is all about capturing wind, reading the radar the best, or else you will lose because you cannot battling each other there. A penalty to Tom just before the start. A penalties give you 11 seconds slowdown. This means he will slow down for 11 seconds. 3 penalties in the start. Tom getting one, Oxygen getting one, number 8 getting one. So right now it's 1841 with the great start. We can see the other boats coming in here. Let's just go down in 3D view straight away. We can see a crossing there from Oxygen giving Tom a penalty. Right now they are on port side tack, but when they're crossing to the opposite side, they will go what we call starboard tack. And we can see they're going starboard tack now. Sweet Crazy attacking 18414. He's behind Wind Whisperer in the lead at the moment. See the windsocks up there. They're coming from left towards right. So what the boats are doing now is actually getting the shortest distance into their sails. But so it won't be all the way up. But they hope for a wind shift. That's also why 18414 going to the left-hand side. Because now he has the wind in the favorable side coming into his sails. So he actually has a velocity made good in the best possible angle with the best possible speed. See, 10.8, Wind Whisper 10.4, so he's slower than 18414. So 18441 is coming in the lead now. See that? That's a fantastic maneuvering. Wind Whisper dropping to 4th. Let's go to the top mark. Watch the boats coming closer and closer. We can see here it's 18414 coming in. It's Oxygen, it's Sweet Crazy, it's Wind Whisper, and this is amazing. See, Sweet Crazy got a penalty in the start and are now in 3rd because of reading the wind radar. Oxygen coming in the lead, penalizing 18414, or 18414, sailing into Oxygen. Wind Whisper's 4th, Geronimo coming in, half fast, Greg, and we have 8 coming in, and Tom in the last position at the moment. Now it's going downwind. See that battle. Wind Whisper and 18414 fighting Geronimo, mixing in, getting a penalty for sailing in front of half fast, who had the priority there. So let's see. Wind Whisper almost also getting a penalty, but going away from the battle. The leading boats also fighting each other. Let's see here. Oxygen is under pressure by Sweet Crazy, and see, there's 1 knots in different speed when you're doing that the right way. 18414 got a penalty. Wind Whisper handling that out also to half fast. So Wind Whisper showing his strength and attacking. Get the swords up there, my friend. A penalty to Oxygen made by Sweet Crazy, rounding the mark. So everything's open now. It looks like Sweet Crazy can race away from here. A penalty also to half fast. I actually think for hitting the mark. It's also hard to steer around this one. Geronimo 2 also getting an unforced penalty there. 8 coming in. Tom are in behind. In the lead, it's Sweet Crazy. It's Wind Whisper in 3rd. Oxygen in 2nd. See Wind Whisper. He's doing a starboard tack up there, trying to attack Oxygen, but he is too long away. Greg and 18414 coming up from behind. Wind Whisper wants to control 18414 over there. That's why he's going in front of him. And straight away we can see he's tacking away. An attack from Oxygen on Wind Whisper, but he missed that. So Wind Whisper, he can go for it. Upwind, Sweet Crazy wants to control Oxygen, so they're fighting each other. Wind Whisper joining in, but he wants to control 18414. And actually, you can go in and control Oxygen. See there? He has to go behind him. That's an interesting battle. So Wind Whisper now in queuing in second. This is good news for Sweet Crazy because he can race away and take a win if he wants to do that. 18414, he's under pressure. Oxygen going in front of him. See that wind shadow, and Greg on the opposite side. So right now it's Sweet Crazy in the lead. Wind Whisper in second. Oxygen coming in third. 18414 in fourth. Greg underscore 5 in fifth. Half Fast coming in 8th, and Geronimo coming in. He's queuing in last. No, Tom is still out there. There is Tom. He is in last position. Downwind for the last time. They're racing towards the finish line. But see here, they're racing like pearls on a string. This means none of them can attack each other. They're all waiting for the boat in front of them to tack away. Wind Whisper didn't got under attack by Oxygen. He's going away from the battle. But 18414 is attacked by Greg. That's good news for Wind Whisper because now he can race for it. So Sweet Crazy will win. Wind Whisper will go in second. But who will take third? Who will take fourth? And who will take fifth? That's the three boats here fighting. Oxygen queuing in third. 18414. He can't tack in towards the finish line. See there? That's why. Oh, he's going in front of Greg. What a great move there. This means Greg can't throw dirty on him. So 18414 in control. So Oxygen getting third. Let's see. It's going to be a close one. No, it's going to be 18 winning it. Greg coming in fifth. Half Fast coming in. Geronimo. And then we have a battle for last. Dances with Tenants. Got a penalty by Tom we saw earlier. So Tom just managed to fight his way, not ending up last. So way to go by him. This gives us this fantastic score here called Sweet Crazy with a win. Wind Whisper with a second. Oxygen with a third. 18414 in the fourth position. He was the winner of the last race. Greg underscore 5 in fifth. Half Fast 6. Geronimo's 2 in 7. Tom 720. He is in 8. Dance with Tenants coming in last. And interesting to see how they're switching positions all the time. See, Sweet Crazy, he got a penalty in the start. So that's amazing. Normally in the 49er we say if you get a bad start, you lose the race or you can't win it. But then we see him fighting his way upwind, and that's a good fight upwind. We saw rounding the first mark and getting a downwind downwind. So the battle for him was against Oxygen and was downwind at coming to the gate mark. Then he won that and raced upwind to the second top mark, rounding mark 4 and 5th, and then racing to the finish line. Wind Whisper, almost the same story. He won over Oxygen in the upwind race. So that's where the battle was won for him. So great races by the skippers in the United States. It's a fantastic race. They're doing a great job. It's good to see it. It's a high level race here. So fantastic by all of them. And while we are waiting for the next race to start, let's go in and see the scoreboard. And there it is. This means that 18414, he's still in the lead with 5 points. Oxygen with 5 points. Wind Whisper with 7 points. Sweet Crazy with 8 points. Greg with 8 points. Geronimo 11 points. Half Fast 12. Tom, he's getting 16. And Dance with Tenants, he is getting 18 points. So interesting battle in the lead. So from position 5th to position 1, they all can take the lead in the next race. All about how it goes. So let's go into the next race, and we can see it's going to be the 49er we're going to watch there. So race almost coming up. There it is. We are so fast in Esailing TV. It's amazing to see. It's the first time the Americans are doing this in this American Sailing Club race. It's called the VRC USA Sailing Club, and see how fast it's going. It looks like they've been doing all this before. So thumbs up for that and hat off. They're doing a fine job. This is going to be a promise thing they're doing there. If you're an American and seeing this race and this format, then you can always ask Wind Whisper for as a friend, add him as a friend in the game, write him and say, hey, I also want to join the sailing club. It's all only for Americans, so you need to be American to be in the club. Then we're going 9 skippers are there. Fantastic. This is Wind Whisperer, the organizer himself. See how that name is spelled if you want to contact him. Greg_5. He's here. Fantastic sail they have there with the astronaut helmet there. Then we have Oxygen with the cock on. Then we have Sweet Crazy. He's just black. 18414. He's black. It's Tom. He has the square. Half fast with the ice bear. Geronimo 2 got a penalty. And interesting, I can't remember who this is. This is Dance with Tenants. He is at this boat. This time we are racing upwind this format here. We're not having a reach start. This means we're going to have a lot of strategy upwind in this boat, and you really need to read the wind, because this is a much faster boat than the 49er. It's a foil boat, so if you're getting it to foil, then you really can speed up. A penalty to Geronimo just before start, and there will be more, especially when they're clustering up in this side. Let's see, it's a slow start for the black boat up there, and a false start and a penalty to Dance with Tenants. Penalty to Oxygen, 4 start to half fast, 4 start for Tom. This means Greg_5, Sweet Crazy, Wind Whisper and 18414, they are going to one side, and then the rest of the fleet, they are coming up now from behind, going opposite. Let's go fast down to 3D to watch what's happening here. Wind Whisper going towards the middle, 18414, trying to control Wind Whisper. Sweet Crazy coming, he will be on the attack. Let's see that. He just survived that attack. Can Greg_5 also survive it? Yes, he will. This means 18414 is tacking up. Wind Whisper coming in here. See how they are crossing and attacking each other. They're trying to get the starboard tack so they can attack and go in and do a penalty on the others. Until now, it's been a clean race, but let's go to the opposite side. Then we can see Oxygen here tacking in, half fast following him, but they are long behind. It's going to be between these 4 boats we're seeing here in front of us. They will go and fight for the lead. Let's see. Sweet Crazy on the attack. Survive that. Greg is going on the attack. No, he's going into the lead. No. Oh, just managed to go behind. That's amazing move there. Let's see. Sweet Crazy. Good race by him. Penalty to 18414. Greg came from starboard tack. That means that he had the priority the right away. So losing that. Wind Whisper coming in, lost a little bit upwind. Geronimo there, half fast going upwind. Oxygen trying to go around him, not getting a penalty. Then we have a battle downwind. Wind Whisper fighting 18414. They have been fighting each other before. So let's see how they do. Interesting which side they're choosing when they're coming to that gate mark. Choosing the wrong side, you will lose a lot of meters in this fast boat, because then you will get the wind over the nose and not over the side. See that battle. Wind Whisper fighting 184. And oh, they're so close. Wind Whisper getting a penalty there. Nicely done by 18414. Wind Whisper dropping 2 positions. They're all going to the left-hand side, and straight away they're going up towards the middle. And why are they doing that? Look at the windsocks. The windsocks are going from left towards right. This means that they will have a lot of wind into the sails, but taking a chance, 18414 going to the left-hand side more than the others, trying to get more speed, say 14.5, 14.0. It actually succeeds him quite well at the moment, so he's much faster than the others, winning meters upwind, but it's still Sweet Crazy in the lead. Greg_5 with him. Let's see from Geronimo's view here. Greg tacking in, Sweet Crazy there. They are attacking a small battle. No, it won't succeed Greg to do anything about that. Then we have from Oxygen's view, let's see, we have 18414 there. Sweet Crazy, Oxygen, Greg. Wind Whisper dropping to 7 without getting a penalty. That must be nervous because he's organizing all this, but let's see. Sweet Crazy in the lead. 18414 in second. Good news for him. Greg_5 third. Then we have Oxygen coming. We just have to see the battle over there. There will be a small battle. Oxygen coming in fourth. Half fast fifth. Geronimo 6. Wind Whisper losing momentum upwind. Then we have Dance Like Tenants and Tom fighting each other. Let's go to the leading boats. We have a battle between Greg and 18414. Sweet Crazy, he can race for it because the wind shadow of a Nacra is only 22 meters big. So they cannot capture him, but these two boats, they can capture each other. They can fight each other. See, 18, he's going in front of him, trying to control. And there's the attack. Greg trying to attack him, trying to get him into the wind shadow. Push him a little bit more. Push him a little bit more. There he goes. But it's too late. It's 18 getting second. Greg getting third. So let's go down and see that battle here. Oxygen getting fourth. Half Fast getting fifth. Wind Whisper fighting his way back up to sixth. Geronimo gets 7. And then we have the battle between the two giants in the behind. This time Dance with Tenants win it. So Tom getting last, and with Tenants getting second last. He's getting 8. So good races by the skippers here. Again, a fantastic race. Seeing this race number 3 in the American race, that's fantastic. Street Crazy with a win. Doing great job today. 18414 in second, Greg _5 in third, Oxygen in fourth, Half Fast in fifth, Wind Whisper in sixth, Geronimo in seventh, Dance with Tenants in 8, Tom 720 in last and 9th position. Sweet Crazy had the best starts, sailed the shortest distance, and that's how you're reading the wind. That means he really used the wind intelligence the best he could. Then we can see Dance with Tenants, he was an 8, but he had the fastest speed, but it's not enough if you're not sailing the shortest distance in the race in an Acra or 49er. Then we have Geronimo with 4 penalty. That's why he was dropping behind Wind Whisper. Sweet Crazy in the lead all the way from start towards end. 18414 fighting Greg, but we also knew he was fighting Wind Whisper, but Wind Whisper lost that one, got a penalty at the bottom mark, at the gate mark. This means he's dropped 3 positions and had to fight his way back up in the race. Wow, good races in the American, in this American club. It's the VRC USA we are watching. They're doing their first regatta ever in the club race. And let's see the scoreboard that's coming up here. Here we see the scoreboards coming in. How good they are. It's going very fast, especially when they're using this program, Sailing Ranks. We can see 18414. He's got 7 points. Sweet Crazy. If he didn't have that really bad start in race number 1, he has been in the lead. He has 9 points. Oxygen 9 points. Greg _5 11 points. Wind Whisper 13 points. Half Fast, he has 17 points. Geronimo 18 points. Tom, he's getting 25 points. And Dance with Tenants, he has 26 points. So let's get back to the race. Next race coming up. If you're new in this and just watching, joining in Esailing TV, we are watching the American Club Challenge today. It's the American club called VRC USA. It's just been created. So if you are from America or the United States also, I think they might also take Canadians in. I'm not sure. But then you can always add Wind Whisper as a friend. Join in, say to him, hey, I want to join in the US Sailing Club. Then you can join in, have fun, do regattas together with them. And have fun. A lot of sailing clubs around Europe is coming. There's also Turkish Sailing Club, right? Either Dogbars or Havuk, if you find them in there. There's also a club in Puglia in Italy. There's a Danish club with Lucas Moore. A lot of clubs are popping up around the world. A Scottish league also there, but they are not on Discord, so we can't follow them all the time, but they're racing Mondays. Next race coming up, let's go in and get ready for it. Let's see here, race number 4, and we're getting back to the J17. Are you new in this race, then in this server, then the J17, it has a wind shadow of 30 meters. It is a slow boat upwind. If you have the velocity made good, then you have around 5.8, 6.0 upwind in the boat. But it has this fantastic skill when it's going downwind. it goes to maximum speed if you really catch the wind within 3 seconds. So it's a fast speeding up boat. And so the battle in this boat here, it's doing a good upwind race, sail the shortest distance as possible, and then you need to do a really good downwind race because you're speeding up fast and you have a wind shadow of 30 meters. There we go. Let's have a new presentation. It's Wind Whisper in the green one, Greg_5 with the unicorn, half fast with a unicorn and pink. 18414, the leading boat, he's all white. Tom 72 with the square. Oxygen with a huge eagle. Sweet Crazy here. If he's continued doing what he's doing, he will take a win in this race also. Geronimo with a lion and Dance with Tenants. He's coming in there in a red-brown boat there. So here is the start, 20 seconds to start, and watch the wind socks. The estimate is saying it will start with the wind from right towards left, but it looks like we're going to have a wind shift from left towards right. So what to do in this case? It's all about getting up towards the middle, place yourself in a good position. Let's see. Slow start for Geronimo and Tom. Full start for 18414, and he can get a penalty for sailing to He's out of this race already. He has to fight his way back. So the leading boat looks like he will lose this race. So Sweet Crazy needs to do something great, but he's in position 6. Wow, this changed everything in this regatta. The leading boat are in the last position. See, he's there, 18414. Sweet Crazy is in the middle, and the battle going to this side. See, they're racing towards a gate mark there. Half fast coming up. Wind Whisper will join in. Tom coming in. Greg_5 Oxygen. And racing towards a gate mark. This is what we call upwind, downwind, upwind, downwind. Then the gate marks here, it's all about reading the radar, because if you choose the wrong side to go to rounding a gate, you will lose 10 to 12 meters in one rounding. So let's try to have a view on them when they're coming in. Half fast in a good position. Wind Whisper coming in with speed because he has a more angle into his boat, getting more wind into the sails. But it doesn't mean he will come too close to the other. Greg coming in. Oxygen will get a penalty by Greg. Let's see what happens there. Half fast going to the right hand side, left hand side. Oxygen and Greg going to left hand side. Wind Whisper following in. So see, half fast, he lost. No, the wind is coming more straight at, but he lost 2 meters. So we have a battle on the opposite side. Wind Whisper fighting Greg at the moment. Half fast fighting Oxygen. So we have a fight for everything. Sweet Crazy joining in the battle. Geronimo with a penalty. That means that 18414 is getting up in 8 now. Greg joining in. This is going to be a really nice battle. Let's see. Oxygen, left hand side. Half fast, left hand side. Greg and Wind Whisper going to the opposite side. Greg with a penalty. Did he round the mark also? Or is a double bomber? Let's see if he's going down. Sweet Crazy coming in. That's good news for him. Dance with Tenants in 6. 1-8. See, he's fighting his way. Oh, got a penalty there. So that's double O or double R for him in this race. The leading boat is in 7 again. This is interesting. Wind Whisper going to the right hand side. The wind, he's calculating on wind shift, but there is no wind shift. The wind is coming opposite, so velocity made good, or the shortest distance towards the mark. It will not be Wind Whisper, because see, it will be the opposite side. He will have the wind over his nose, but he is half fast going in front of him. Oxygen going in front of him, but see, Sweet Crazy getting closer and closer, coming from position 5. Now he's 3rd. Will he come in and take 3rd from Wind Whisper? They're going behind half fast. Yes, he's taking 3rd. Wind Whisper 4th. But see, Greg coming in also, but he has the issue that the other side has starboard attack. See, he has to do a huge turn there. Wind Whisper defends his 4th. Greg coming in 5th. Now we have a battle downwind. We have a wind shadow 30 meters big. This is the wide area you see here. See, Oxygen under attack by half fast under attack by Sweet Crazy. Sweet Crazy coming from 5th and now in 2nd. Half fast was so focused on attacking Oxygen that he didn't see Sweet Crazy. So Sweet Crazy coming in, Greg coming in, Wind Whisper coming in, Half Fast joining that battle. This is also quite interesting because Greg, he actually has Wind Whisper where he wants to have him. Wind Whisper needs to take a chance and as close as possible go in front of him. Will he win it? No, he just lost it to Greg. Greg third, Wind Whisper fourth, Half Fast fifth. So now we have another battle behind. Tom getting a penalty in that battle by Geronimo. 18414, getting in 7. That's unbelievable. The leading boat coming in last, in the last position. See Geronimo coming in there. Tom losing this race. So this is interesting for the new scoreboard. What's going to happen there? So a win for Oxygen. Sweet Crazy in second. Good races by him. A win and a second. But it's interesting to see his race chart. He came from behind, starting with a penalty, fought his way up back. But I'm pretty sure he sailed the shortest distance. Greg _5 third. Wind Whisper fourth. Half Fast fifth. Dance with 10 and 6. 18414 in 7. This means that he will be in second or third in the scoreboard in a few sec. Geronimo 8, Tom in 9. And let's see, Sweet Crazy sailed the shortest distance. We have been playing and watching this game too much to know that. See how he's coming back. That's the black line. Starting fourth, getting a penalty up when losing possession at the top mark to fifth, and then rounding gate 3 or racing upwind and racing downwind meant that he came in second. What a good race by him. Such a fantastic race he did there. Amazing to see how players around the world actually race this game and do it. And here is the new scoreboard. They are so damn fast in the USA, in the America, they're over there. We see Oxygen, he is with 10 points. Sweet Crazy, 11 points. And it was a costly 7 points for 18414. He's in third, Greg in fifth. Wind Whisper in fifth with 17 points. 18414, and Greg is 14 points. Half Fast 22 points. Then we have Geronimo 2, 26 points. Dance with 10 and 32 points. And Tom, he has 34 points. So next race is going to be a NACRA. That's race number 5 this evening. So we're just waiting for the server to come in. The way they are organizing this, if you're new on the channel today, is they're using this custom race to create it. Then they create it in, they do a private race with the boat and the code, and then they give the code to each other and invite each other in. So let's just wait for the next race to start up. We know Wind Whisper is organizing this, plus have all the control of the scoreboard, so he is communicating with all the players also. So we're just waiting for them to get ready for the next race. If you really want to watch this race and commentate or ask questions, please write in the chat. If you really want to watch it without or as less possible delay as possible, then go to our Twitch channel, www.twitch.tv/Esailing TV. When you go in there, there's only 2 seconds of delay. Next race coming up, and let's get ready for that. That's going to be a real treat. Right now, I just have to say I'm pretty amazed about the level we have in this club, and also how exciting this race is. There's no winner, there's no loser already. We can see that they're doing such a high level, and we are so damn amazed about that. It's the 49ers. See there, there's just been the Worlds in Auckland, New Zealand, and 2 e-sailers came in second. We call them e-sailers, Bartler Briggs and Pim van Woek. They are top e-sailers. Bartler Briggs was at the World Championship in e-sailing in Bermuda, and then he participated in the World Championship in the 49er in Auckland in New Zealand, and then he also just qualified for the Olympics. So way to go by him. So ready for the race. Here we have 18414. Losing his leading position in the total score after the last race. Then we have Wind Whisper, and he's yellow. Greg _5 with an eagle. Sweet Crazy doing a very good races the last 3 ones. So let's see if he can do that in this race also. Half Fast with the Ice Bear. Tom with the square. Geronimo. Yes, what's that? It looks like fire. Then we have Oxygen. He has Manica the Piss. And Dance with Tenants with the cock. So let's get ready for it. It's the 49er. This is all about wind. Reading the radar. If you read the radar the wrong way, you will lose your momentum. You will lose what you're doing. You will lose everything. And that will be so damn costly. So don't lose it. Just play it. Do whatever you can. Let's see. Here's the start. Who's that coming from himself? Oh, it's a false start. So unlucky. Dance with Tenants taking a chance. He has to go behind. A penalty to Oxygen. So the leading boat now get a penalty and are in 8. Greg _5 with the best start. Sweet Crazy following him. Let's see opposite side. It's Wind Whisper. It's Geronimo. Let's read the wind socks up there. The estimates say there will be a wind shift from left towards right, but it also looks like from right towards left. So all about being in the middle will be a good example. Let's see what Wind Whisper is doing here. He's going to the right-hand side. And see, this is good news for him. See the estimate up there. It's going from right towards left. So in a few seconds, when he attacks toward the top mark, he will have the wind over the side and sail the shortest distance. And that's the most important part in the 49er. When you're doing an upwind, downwind race, then it's to sail the shortest distance. The way you can see it is the windsocks going over the side and not over the nose when you go into this 2D mode. Wind Whisper in the lead, closely followed by Greg _5. Let's see, 18414 coming from behind. Geronimo, it's going to be a close one. Nah, it's going to be very close. He has to go behind. Wind Whisper in the lead. 18414 in second. Greg breaks down his boat, getting third. Geronimo fourth. Half Fast fifth. Tom in sixth. Sweet Crazy losing momentum this time. Also Oxygen. That's the 2 leading boats. Oxygen getting a penalty for sailing into the mark. That means Dance with Tenants can go in front of him. That's an interesting development. That means that we will have a new leading boat when we're done with this race. It might be 18414 that's fighting with Wind Whisper C, throwing dirty air. And in the 49er, yeah, it is a wind shadow of 23 meters. Oh, we have a split. That's interesting. Who takes the best chance? Wind Whisper. 184 Wind Whisper a little bit faster. Who's sailing the shortest distance? Let's see the windsocks, what they're doing up there. It looks like Wind Whisper might win this one. 18414 coming in there. He's losing momentum. 8 meters, 9 meters. He's losing a meter at a time. This means Wind Whisper read at the best. 1-8 losing. Oh, Half Fast almost getting a penalty by Geronimo. Greg still third. But Wind Whisper, he's now 30 meters in the lead. That's good news for him. That might be enough. 20 meters. So he can race away 24 meters. Now he's out of the wind shadow. That's very good news for him. Geronimo, Half Fast, 184, Greg. So Wind Whisper, he can take the win, but 184-1 will be under attack by Greg. Half Fast, he is just outside of that. So it looks like we already have the positions there. Let's see from this angle. That's Oxygen, Sweet Crazy, the 2 leading boats, losing everything at the moment. So up there, it's a win for Wind Whisper. Congratulations to him. Then we have 18414 will get second. Third will go to Greg _5. Half Fast will get fourth. Then it looks like Geronimo get fifth. Then Sweet Crazy will get 6. Oxygen 7. Those 2 skippers must be a little bit, how can I say, disappointed about their result in this race, because that's a bad race for them. Sweet Crazy coming in, Oxygen coming in. So way to go by all of them. So Wind Whisper with a win. 18414 with a second. Greg _5 with a third. Half Fast fourth. Geronimo fifth. Sweet Crazy 6. Oxygen 7. Tom getting 8. And Dance with Tenants getting 9. And interesting again, see Wind Whisper, no, shortest distance one was 18414, but Wind Whisper had the best speed. That's why he won this race. And also see 18414 needs to do a lot of jibes, defending his own position downwind. Wind Whisper not the best start, but had the best upwind race towards the top mark, and that meant he was going into the leading position in the race. So fantastic job by him. We can only say that's very, very good job by him upwind. 18414 lost it there, but kept his second. Greg, he fought back, got in third, and then we see Oxygen. That penalty at the first top mark and upwind race cost him so dearly, from position 4 to position 8. Then he fought his way back to position 7. Let's see the scoreboard. It's coming in there. It's not upgraded yet. It will be upgraded now. They have been so fast in the United States all night. So we're just waiting for it. While we're waiting for it, so if you're watching this for the first time, you can both watch it on your mobile phone. You can watch it on your tablet. You can watch it on your computer. You go on Facebook. You go on Twitch. You go on Twitter. You go on YouTube. Watch it on Esailing TV channels, and then you can see it there. Let's see there. Oh, he put it in the wrong race. He put it in race number 6. That's okay. Then he just needs to put it in race number 5 in the next one. But the new scoreboard says that 18414 is in the lead with 16 points. Sweet Crazy, he's in second with 17 points. Oxygen in third with 17 points. Greg with 17 points. Wind Whisper with 18 points. So everything is open in top 5 at the moment. Half Fast 26, Geronimo 31, Dance with Tennis 41, and Tom getting in 42. Amazing, amazing. That's a very, very close race we have here. Everybody can win this, still win this. That's fantastic. We love when it's this open, what they're doing. So if you have any questions on anything, please write us in the chat. Who do you think will win? Cheer on them. Find who will win the race. It's all up to you. Please help the American skippers getting up. Race number 6 coming up. This is the last race before the medal race, and everything is open. So the skipper in top 5 doing the best result will win the race. Let's get ready for it. Let's see how they do. See, there's the NACRA coming in. It was only the wrong result they placed in there. So let's just see it from this view. All the players coming in, they're so good of doing some fantastic thing already. So let's see. It's Wind Whisper in this boat here. See that foil there? It's a foil boat. It's a fast boat. You have to remember, and let's take the stats again. Upwind the NACRA. It can around 14.5 if you're doing it right and the velocity made good. Then you have a wind shadow of 22 meters, but downwind it can hit almost, and I say almost, 25 knots downwind. So let's get ready for it. We just have one skipper that's not coming in this race. Geronimo, he's out of tonight, having a bad night. So 8 skippers for start in the next race. Wind Whisper, he's here. He's queuing number 5. Half Fast, he's position 6 at the moment. Sweet Crazy, he is in he's 3rd position. Greg, he's in 2nd. We have 18414. He's in the lead. Dance with Tenants, he is one of the last positions. Oxygen in 2nd or 3rd, as I remember, and Tom in last position. This time we have a race for the reach. So in the NACRA 17, when we race like this, it's all about coming with speed from behind. you need to have your spinnaker up, you can near up, and then you race full speed into the starting line, racing for the middle mark. Let's see if we can see it out there. There's a middle mark out there. Turn around it, and it's all about not getting a penalty. And I have to say, if you get a penalty downwind, it's a downwind race to the start or a false start, you will have a hard time coming back in this race. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. 2 penalties. Wind Whisper getting one. Dance with Tenants getting one. 4 start for 18414. 4 start to Half Fast. 4 start to Oxygen. 4 start to Dance with Tenants. This means Greg in the league. Sweet Crazy in second. Wind Whisper in fourth. He got a penalty, but he's in fourth. That's unbelievable what's happening here. So many false starts. But 2 of them are back in the race quite fast. Turn around quite fast. We have a fast fight there. And now we're coming to the bottom mark. A penalty to Greg made by Sweet Crazy. This means Sweet Crazy are in the lead. Wind Whisper following him 18414 there. An unforced mistake to Oxygen. Half Fast coming in. Right now it's Tom in the last position together with Dance with Tenant. Dance with Tenant hasn't crossed the starting line. It looks like he is giving up. There he disconnected. Either he lost connection or he was so mad of getting that false start there. Let's see what happens. Look, the wind sucks. It's estimating the wind will come from left towards right. So this is why they're going towards the middle or going to the right, left hand side. Because when they turn their boat towards the top mark, we can see them come up with more wind speed into the sail. Wind Whisper 14.1, 13.9, 14.0. Again, it's all about sailing the shortest distance upwind. Half Fast coming in here. Wind Whisper have starboard tack. Half Fast going behind him. Sweet Crazy in the lead. Greg in second. Wind Whisper will take third in this one. I know Half Fast and Wind Whisper switching position all the time. Actually, Half Fast is in a good position. He has starboard tack now. So now it's all about Wind Whisper. Will he come in front of him? Do we need to avoid? Let's see. They're getting a penalty by Half Fast. Half Fast just sailed into him. So that's a good trick. There we have Sweet Crazy coming in. They're going to the reach. Wind Whisper fourth. It's a short version this race. Greg second. Half Fast third. Wind Whisper fourth. That was a costly one. He needs to fight with 1.8. Oh, what a fight there. Pushing 1.8414 away from him. So that seals the deal. He will get fourth, 1.8 will get fifth. That means these 2 boats will be in same points. But Sweet Crazy would have win. Greg second, Half Fast third, Wind Whisper fourth. 1.8414 will get in fifth. Then we have Oxygen coming in sixth. And Tom, he's taking a good, nice and slow trip in this Nacra. It looks like it's not his favorite boat. And it also looks like he's all new in the boat. See, it's not foiling. Now it's foiling. So there it's foiling. So now it's getting speed. And that's what it's all about. Get your boat to foil and then you can take a win. He's going towards the middle mark and then he will come in towards the finish line. So Sweet Crazy number 1. Greg number 2. Greg underscore in second place. Half Fast in third. Wind Whisper in fourth. 1.8414 in fifth. Oxygen. Whoosh. 6. Dance with Tenants disconnected. So he will get 8. Tom getting in 7. So the battle for not getting last is almost done there. So let's see. In this race, it's all about win, and get at less penalties as possible. Wind Whisper got 2. 1 in the start and 1 in the end. Greg had the best start. He had to sail the shortest distance. He sailed with the best wind speed, but he got a penalty at the bottom mark. That means he lost to Sweet Crazy. We can see it here at the gate mark in the bottom. That's why he got a penalty and lost his position. Let's go to the scoreboard and see how that will go there. We're just getting in the score in a 2 sec. We're just waiting for it so we can see the result before going in to the medal race. All of you following us today and also watching us live, thank you for that. If you have any questions, just write in the chat. We are in this VRC USA They call it the weekly regatta. It's their first regatta ever. So it's just created an online sailing club that's just been created. And it's going to grow, and it looks like it's going to grow the same way as the Turkish, the Danish, the VRE Sailing Club, the Italian Sailing Club, the Spanish one, the Scottish one. There's the more times they're racing, there's the more players joining in, and this sailing club is organized on Discord. A good tool to communicate together and invite people into closed servers so they can do things together. We are waiting for the result. There it is. And there's also a discard now. And that changed the whole picture, because now we have the discard in the scoreboard also. They're playing with one discard before going into the medal race. Sweet Crazy in the lead with 11 points. 18414 in second with 14 points. Greg _5 third with 14 points. Oxygen getting in fourth with 16 points. Wind Whisper 16 points. Half Fast 23 points. Geronimo in 7 with 31 points. Tom with 14 points. And Dance with Tenants 41 points. And what's going to happen here now is they're going into a medal race. It's count double. And when we watch this result, then from position 5 to position 1 can all take the win of this first regatta. But Sweet Crazy, he has the match point, but if he just gets 4th and Greg or 18414 getting 1st, he will lose his position. So we have to watch these 5 skippers, how they're doing in the next race and their middle race. It's going to be very close. It's going to be very, very close before they're getting into the race. So let's see how it goes. The medal race will be set up in 2 seconds. So we're just waiting for the admin to set up this fantastic medal race so we can see who will win the first regatta ever in the American or the VRC US Sailing Club. And VRC is standing for Virtual Regatta Club or Virtual Racing Club. It can stand for many things, but normally it stands for Virtual Regatta Club. And USA, it says itself, it's all Americans in there. So admin, we're just waiting for you to create the next race so we can get ready to see this fantastic medal race with all the players coming in. And it looks like we're going to wait a few seconds on that. We're just waiting it for going in there. So let's talk about how you can join in if you're an American watching this, or if you're Turk and watching this, because there's also a Turkish club, or if you're or Italian, or if you want to join VRE Sailing Club. You can go to friends, then you can seek some of those in the American club. You have seen here today where you can see 18414. Write him and say, hey, I want to join the American club. I am an American. You can also, and then you can just search his name here, add him as a friend, and then we can go in and do it. The Turkish club, you search for Havuk. We'll have him here in a few seconds. Then you search for Havuk, and when you found Havuk in there, add him as a friend and write him. See, there he is. And then you go in, find Havuk as a player, ask him to friend request. You can do that up here, and after that you can actually write him a message. While doing this, we go into the medal race. The medal race is coming up now. All exciting, double points in this race. This means if Sweet Crazy is not winning, but getting 4th, he might lose everything. So we're just getting in the last players to come in here. Wind Whisper, Half Fast, 18414, Greg _5, Sweet Crazy are already in the server, and now we're just waiting for the last of them to join in. Please write in the chat who you think will win this race. Then we'll come back to you with it and see if it fits into it. So let's get ready here. It's Wind Whisper we are seeing here. Wind Whisper we need to keep an eye on. 18414 we need to keep an eye on. Right now it's Sweet Crazy. He's in the lead. But if he's getting fourth, then 18414, Greg underscore 5, Wind Whisper, or Oxygen can go in and take the win if they win the race. So it's all open. Everything's possible, and it's going to be fought in the 49er in a classic upwind, downwind, upwind, downwind race. So welcome to all of you out there in the world watching Esailing TV at the moment. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, especially if you are in Europe. It's 2 in the night here in the European time. But let's see here. It's coming up 26 seconds for start. And the 49er, you can do a slow start in it. So you can start 5 meters away from the starting line and still do something fantastic. Wind shadow 23 meters. So it's all about win and sail the short distance, because the battle downwind will not be there. 5 seconds. A clean start. Oh, a penalty to Oxygen. He's almost out of this race. Slow start for Tom. Sweet Crazy, not the best start. A 4 start for Dance with Tenants. A penalty to 18414. This means Wind Whisperer in the lead. Craig also with a penalty. What's happening? Everything is open now. Everything is open. Sweet Crazy, he's securing in position 4. That's not the position he wants to be in, because if Wind Whisperer is winning, or Craig is winning, or 18414, and he is in position 4, he will lose it. But if 18414 or Craig 5 get second, then it's all open who's taking the win. Let's see here. They're crossing in starboard tack. Wind Whisperer in the lead, 18414 here. Sweet Crazy in second now. That's good news for him. This means he's still in the lead in the final score. But let's see here. It's going to be a very, very, very close race for the points. No penalties, no mistakes is allowed. Then you will lose your victory or your position. Wind Whisperer in the lead. Sweet Crazy in second, 18414 coming close to him. Half fast coming in. Tom in fourth. Congratulations, Tom. Oxygen and Greg last. We hadn't seen that coming up. So it's a battle between Wind Whisperer and Sweet Crazy and 18414. Who will take the win? And they're half fast getting a penalty by 18414. He's using the rules, so fantastic way to go. Good e-sport by him. This means there's only 3 boats fighting this out. If Sweet Crazy gets third and Wind Whisperer or Greg 18414 wins, then it's all about the math. So Wind Whisperer in the lead. Tom in fourth. Sweet Crazy second. 18414 in third. Half fast fifth. It's the second time. Last time they're rounding the top marks. Wind Whisperer coming in. It's Sweet Crazy in second. He will follow him, but see 18414 coming with speed. He wants to get as high a position as possible. Half fast coming in. Tom coming in. We will have a battle for second and third. Wind Whisperer will take the win, but who will take second? Who will take third? Let's see if we will get a battle. Sweet Crazy, he will go. No, he tacks too early. Oh, he takes the battle already. I haven't done that. I will go as long as I could to the opposite side. See, they're fighting for it. The loser of this, if 18414 is winning it, then Sweet Crazy might lose everything. So it's a battle for if Wind Whisperer is going to win this regatta, or will 18414 do it? Let's see. No, Sweet Crazy defended. 18414 in third. Then we have half fast coming in against Tom. Congratulations to Tom getting in fourth. And the 2 boats that could win everything are coming in 6 and 7. What a change in this race. So damn close. Wind Whisperer with a win. Sweet Crazy in second. 18414 in third. Tom in fourth. Congratulations, Tom. That's the best result this night. Half fast fifth. Greg 6. Oxygen 7. Dance with Tenants disconnected after a really, really bad start. Whoa. This is very, very exciting. We just wait to go into the scoreboard and see that. This is going to be very interesting. There's only there's 5 points in between Wind Whisper and Sweet Crazy. There's only 3 points in between 18412. So, and Sweet Crazy. That's going to be very interesting. What's going to happen here? Let's have the final score. It's not in there yet. We're just waiting for it. When it's ready, we will see who is going to win. It's going to be very, very close. I think Sweet, he will win it with 1 or 2 points. Let's see what happens when the scoreboards upgrade. We're getting into the medal race. It might be Sweet getting a win. It will maybe be Wind Whisper second, 18414 in third, but we're not sure before the scoreboard comes in. We are waiting for it to upgrade. Oh, admin, please be a little bit faster. He is working hard for it right now. All the cheers coming in the chat, in the private chat. They're writing, fantastic job, Wind Whisper, done tonight. Also from Esailing TV side, what a fantastic regatta. What a good start of this season. Sweet Crazy with a win, 15 points. Wind Whisper gets second with 18 points. 18414 third. Craig fourth. Oxygen fifth. We have Half Fast 6. Tom getting 7. Geronimo 8. Dance with Tenants getting in 9. So, way to go. What a fantastic race. Let's just watch the scoreboard here. We can see the whole scoreboard. Congratulations to Wind Whisper. Congratulations to VRC United States, USA for doing their first regatta ever in virtual regatta inshore. Thank you for inviting us in. We know it's middle of the night here in Europe, but it doesn't matter. Esailing TV will be there. We will watch some of the fun races. For all of you being online with us here, or for all of you just good morning for all of you in Asia, good afternoon for all of you in the US, and good night for all of you here in Europe. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first US race. You can re-see it on our YouTube, our Facebook, our Twitch, and also on Twitter. If you go in and add us there, you can re-see it because it's safe forever there. And tomorrow you might see all the regattas clipped out so you can see each race for itself. So, thank you for watching it. And if you want to follow us, please go into our social medias. Hi, you're watching Esailing TV. Hope you like what we're doing. If you want to see more, please follow us on the social medias. Go on Facebook, write Esailing TV. Then you come into our fan page. If you follow us, subscribe or like us, then you can see our live shows and get a notification of it. But there's an 8 seconds delay on Facebook. You can also see when we're doing highlights. We'll pop them up there, and small news with pictures. You can like, share with your friends what we're doing, share your interest. Hope you will join in. But if you're more the video type, then go to YouTube. Esailing TV channel here has a live feed also. There's a 6 seconds delay, but it's fantastic on YouTube. All our videos are saved forever, so you can see what we've been doing the last year, also the highlights. Example, here's Norman and I having fun with the chat, getting questions from the chat, and it was so fun. But if you want to see the live shows straight away without any delays, then go on the Gamers Universe, Twitch TV, write Esailing TV. There's a 2 seconds delay. So in here, it's if you want to see the shows live. All live shows will be deleted after 14 days. But you can do your own highlights, clip it out, and it will be saved forever. And then some of you said, hey, Twitter. Yeah, we are on Twitter. Go on Twitter, write Esailing TV. We're also doing live shows on Twitter. But again, there's an 8 seconds delay on the live shows. But you can see some tweets when we're out traveling. You can get direct notifications when we're doing activities. In here, we are doing a lot of pop-up news, but we are having a lot of fun. You can share and like what we're doing. And of course, Instagram is also there. But Instagram, we're not doing any live shows on. We're only doing pop-up news. So here you can see what we're doing of crazy things. And trust me, we'll be better to do a lot of more crazy things in here. Example, we met L1's nail shop. in Liverpool, or the highlights show from the World Championship. We also informed about it here. Hope you're enjoying what we're doing in Esailing TV. See you on the servers.